On point. On point.
Again, let's do it again.
On point. On point. On point. On point. God damn it. On point.
Welcome to On Point Podcast.
Yeah.
On point.
Pull up.
We're talking
On
about a
point.
very serious matter about racism.
Say it with your chest, bruv.
I cannot say with my chest because I'm hurting.
Then say it with your chest because you're hurting.
We're talking about racism, most importantly about also what has transpired with the whole George Floyd thing and event. And the thing is like, we're black people and we are crying and we want to be heard. So what do we really want from this whole racism thing? And how can we have a better life? Let's get into the topic, huh?
Fantastic, yo boys. I think it's a pity, as people would say, this is 2020, and that a police officer, a man that took an oath, he swore an oath to protect and save life, is the person taking the life of a fellow black, in our case, of a fellow man. A man that was asking for help, a man that was begging, I can't breathe. Do you know what it means for a man to shout and call for mommy? Like, I tried to think the scenario through. What will have to happen for any one of you in this room to shout or to call for his mom? It's mad.
Put your knee on my neck.
Yeah. Like, that's brutality. You saw a camera, at least for a sense of, if you have a sense of decency, things you would do in the secret, you wouldn't do it in the public, right? So if you were the leader of the KKK, just for you seeing a smartphone in your face, you would know that, okay, you know what, let me not overdo it. But you not caring means that there is either something backing you up, or you believe that you stand over the law.
No, the issue, another thing that actually pissed me off is, the reason they were actually harassing him. When I heard, like, the reason they were harassing him, that just threw me off. That just threw me off personally. But I guess back to the question, your question is basically...
How do we make things better?
How do we make things better?
Yeah, number one, like, let people know. They should be, like, more aware. I saw a friend's sister, post, like, a short video, 8 minutes of her talking about, what is going on in the U.S. at first, then how it affects us, and then she gave a little history, which I felt was really nice. And then in conclusion, she explained how everyone, not only black people, can make, this situation, make the best out of the situation, and obviously number one is always educating. What I liked about the video, because I reposted it, is how she explained how we should educate, So I think we mentioned already, or like we spoke before in private, and I said, speaking to certain people that you think, okay, you might not know, and educating them. So yeah, another thing that she, I guess, she put that commitment, or that, let them know that try and bring it up in uncomfortable surroundings. Obviously it's uncomfortable, but if you still bring it up, and let them know that, hey, this is wrong. This goes against humanity, We get what, everyone different own opinion about. Let's go back to the roots. Let's go back home and all that. But like, there's something that Efo keeps saying. We're all human still. That thing needs to sink in, because all the other types of mentality, you can still kind of sense a slight bit of hate. You get me? But like with that statement, we're all humans. You can also pass a message across. You get me? So.
Fuck Donald Trump. Like, did you guys see his tweet?
Look, but Donald Trump is still saying good people and bad people at his age. He's a very good people and then very bad people. So I mean, that's not somebody I really have to talk about and talk to. But yeah, so
Yeah, like we were discussing earlier. I said it before, and I'm going to say it. Jesus Christ! I said it before, and I'm going to say it again.
So you said it.
if you did it, tell me you did it.
He didn't did it.
I said.
I was going to tell you, don't worry. His own English is like,
I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I think you're probably right about the whole we are all humans, and that's enough message. That's part of the message we should pass around. At the end of the day, we are all humans, but one way or the other, they still know we are all humans. They know we are humans. They know we can breathe. We breathe the same air. We drink the same water and whatsoever. But still, they are still going to do what they are going to do because they see color. They are going to always see color. So, and my opinion, my personal opinion, is for us to go back to the roots and build ourselves first. I like what my guy Akon is doing in his own country. You can check it out on YouTube. Akon Senegal, the things he has been doing. So if more of these so-called big stars in African American in the US, if they can try as much as possible to help us build not just the music stars, the footballers as well. Didier Drogba is doing something. Eto'o is doing something. If these people that have money that can help us build our continent, and we are strong as a continent, things are going to get better. With this riot, like we were saying earlier, with this riot, things can get better on a 5% level. That doesn't mean things are not going to go back to the way it was. We riot, we do everything is going to die down. And at the end of the day, things will go back to normal. But from my own opinion, if we go back to our roots and we clear ourselves and we fight tribalism, which is low-key racism, and we fight it, and at the end of the day, a drastic change is going to occur. I rest my case. Thank you.
Jarastafari.
So why?
God, Eligumare.
I appreciate land.
Left, right, out.
So I got a sign before I should say something, but I skipped it because I feel I kind of have the feeling that there's no I kind of have the feeling there's no solution right now. It will be hard to find a solution. Right now, I can't come up with anything.
No, we have solutions. It's just going to take a long time to.
The only thing, like Emmanuel said, is we have to educate each other so that we are aware of what is happening. Because I always feel like at some point we're not aware of how things are going on or what are happening. But I think with this incident right now that happened, what I feel is that in future, when people take action, they still have that moment in mind. Like, if they meet a black guy, they will just think like, I won't mess it up now. That one before went round. Like, let's say before, like, what happened with Mandela, just for example. The problem was white and black were separated in buses. Mandela stood up. This thing never happens again. Try to in Austria and tell a black person to go at the back of the bus. Everybody will get up and say, no, you come in the front. Something like that can't happen. I think this situation right now, that's why it came with the 5%. Maybe the 5% is like, they will not do it openly again. They will do it in, how will I say it? They will hide. They will do it where there's no camera. And all that. I think that is the first step. But the solution, really, I don't think there's one for now.
You know, there's something Prince just said that the next time it happens, they might not, you know, they will think twice.
They think twice, yeah.
A friend of mine, we had that discussion, and I think I mentioned it before, but we didn't really pay attention. He was like, death penalty. the system needs to kill that cop, like put him on the chair, you know, basically, as I said, death penalty, and not only him, but all the others as well. So now, the guy that we were talking to, like another guy, white guy that was there, he was like, but that will be an outrage, because they will come back. You get me? Personally, I felt like I get what you're saying, but if it's the, you know, if it's the system, if it's the law that does that, then why would you come for us, right? Or like for the black people. But the reason why I kind of understood why he said that is because, you know, the other alternative would be life sentence. So you'd be like, okay, you'll feel the pain. But if you make an example out of that guy, putting him, you know, on the chair and really, I guess, taking his life away, as evil and wicked as it sounds, the next racist cop, when he's leaving his house, it's not him that'll be thinking, I should not do it. It's his family, it's his kids that will tell him, Dad, if you don't touch that gun. You get what I'm saying? Because they know, I need you to come back home. Check this?
I understand.
Exactly. So
It's a very delicate situation, because I think that solution-wise, there are multiple ways to go about it, but everybody has their own way to do it. Like, I think some of us like to speak on it. I don't, like I said. Some people
like to spit on it or speak on it.
Speak on it. A very amounts of people have kind of like tagged me onto certain like threads, and I told them like I will break the chain because I'm not gonna repost. Why? Because I don't want to be a part of the people that are just talking. It's a trend now. We're talking. I want to be part of the people that are actually doing. And I want to be that part of actually doing. I want to lay the foundation, and I'm not willing to see the result of it. That's how far I've come. I'm willing to lay the foundations for us to have a better future and not seeing any result of it. That's my stance on it. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm not going to be speaking to to certain people like, this is how I'm going to change racism. The only way I'm going to change racism is by black people to have economical power.
But that is a way.
That's my way. But I'm not going to be like, okay, I'm going to stand in front of a podium and talk to various people or protest in front of the white man, because I'm just yelling. For me personally, I am just yelling. They're just going to see us like, okay, we're in this beggar's position, or we just want something. They will close their gates and we'll still be yelling. It's like you're in front of a club, you want to get in. They will be like, okay, I like this black person. Okay, let's me enter. The rest of you, stay there.
I think that's what... that's how it is right now.
And
that's why we still have like not collective, you know, blacks, you know, with powerful positions. Mm-hmm. It's always individual.
It's always individual, and they do it on purpose, because they're giving us that hope. Like, maybe it's my turn. Maybe I can be the one that does
that. That
changes it. But we can be like, okay, Jay-Z made it. Boom. But within the realms of billionaires, he's the poorest.
You want to enjoy the rest of the episode? Feel free to visit our SoundCloud page at On Point Podcast.
On point. On point.